What's going on, guys? Anthony from Chronometer Check here, and today we're going to do a really special unboxing because this is a watch I've really had my eye on for multiple months now. Now, I'm sure most of you have heard of it by now. This is the Seiko Presage Cocktail Time SRPB43 unboxing first impressions. Let's get into it. So the first step of any good unboxing is to struggle pulling the box out and then also getting another box inside the box. So to make things as simple and streamlined as possible. Okay, we do have instruction manual and warranty card. That's pretty neat. I ordered this on eBay, so I actually wasn't sure if I was going to get a warranty card. So, yep. Here we have it, the Seiko Presage box. The anticipation is killing me. This is literally a watch I've been waiting so long to get my hands on. Let's just open it. Holy cow. Okay. Wait, why is there no plastic cover on this watch? I did order this on eBay, so I'm a little bit cautious. It was supposedly brand new. But usually there's like that little plastic screen protector. But anyway, let's take this watch out. And wow, that is absolutely, exactly what I expected. It's absolutely gorgeous. The dial is just, it's absolutely phenomenal. Now, the one thing that's been holding me back from actually buying this watch is actually the size. So I was a little bit concerned if it was going to be too big for as dressy of a piece as it is for me. But so let's find out. So comes on this patent leather strap, and it comes with this little tag. Okay, good. At least they have the tag. It's a good sign that hopefully I'm not getting, not getting hosed on the eBay purchase here. So, but yeah, I did get a pretty good deal for it. I think I picked it up for like $240 or something. So let's see how this works. This looks like a push button deployant. And yeah, so it's like a one-way push button deployant, not like a regular butterfly clasp or anything like that. And wow, this watch definitely, let's try to focus that a little bit. This definitely looks and feels a lot more expensive than I really paid for it. This is, I don't want to say it's my favorite watch because I haven't actually worn it yet, but holy cow, this is definitely like one that kind of made me feel the same way I felt when I first unboxed my Seiko SKX, which was one of my first mechanical watches. So I kind of got that same feeling, and that was pretty cool. So yeah, of course, it does have this absolutely amazing, gorgeous sort of sunburst texture dial. I will say for some reason it looks a little bit more flat in person, and I don't mean that in a bad way, right? I don't mean that like it doesn't look like there's texture, but it looks so on the camera, at least to me, and I've watched dozens of videos, it looked like very raised, the dial. It looked like it was kind of actually etched to form that really nice sunburst pattern, but in person it kind of just looks like more of like a pattern. I don't want to say printed on the dial, but it looks a little flatter, a little more two-dimensional in person, but still looks absolutely amazing, absolutely gorgeous, and I mean, come on, that's beautiful. This one, the SRPB43, I got it because I do like the blue seconds hand only. There was the other version with the bracelet that has blue hands as well. If you want that, you want all the hands blue, then there is a version for that, and it comes on a bracelet. But yeah, I opted for this version, so let's see. It does have this acrylic crystal, which adds some, or is it hard lex? I'm actually not positive about that, but it is kind of domed and adds some nice distortion. It adds kind of like a vintage charm to this watch, and absolutely makes, it definitely takes the piece to another level. I think I would not want this with a sapphire crystal if it was just going to be flat. If they somehow made a way to make it like a dome sapphire crystal, then sure. There are double dome sapphire crystals and stuff, but not like this dramatic of a dome. So yeah, I think this is absolutely perfect for this style of watch. It's like a very elegant 60s sort of style with a modern touch thanks to the size. Now, the crown over here has kind of like a nice cupcake shape to it, and I think it really adds to the elegance and the charm. And sorry, my camera is really struggling to focus on this dial for some reason, but yeah. So it kind of adds to the charm. It does have a date wheel on at the 3 o'clock position. I think it's fine. Yeah, I'm kind of actually super impressed with this watch, considering what I paid for it. The case is all polished, and it's decently polished. It's not, definitely not, on the level of like a SRB watch, but it's polished well. It definitely doesn't look like a cheap watch. The strap it comes on is a patent leather, which is very, very shiny and honestly feels a lot better than I was expecting to. I was expecting to kind of just throw this away like I do a lot of straps, but it feels okay. It doesn't feel amazing, like super luxury, but it feels okay. It feels like it's going to kind of, you know, hold up for a couple wears. And this is absolutely, I love this so much, this buckle. They do have the strap on kind of backwards for how I think a lot of people like to wear it. But the way they have it is so that the little tail of the watch is on the top, and then the keepers are at the bottom. So when you actually wear it, then the little tail will be like facing you, which is kind of a little bit weird and a little bit unusual. But anyway, so it does have a see-through case back. This is the 4R35 movement, which is Seiko in-house movements, kind of like the step up of the 7S26. It has hacking and hand winding, so that is where it kind of trumps the 7S26 and where it's a little bit better. Let's actually see how it turns. Okay, pulling out the crown is so easy, which I'm so grateful for, because on some watches, you have to dig your nail into it, but thanks to this big, huge cupcake crown, it's absolutely a breeze. So turning the turning the hands again, same thing, an absolute breeze. I absolutely love it. Let's change the date. Okay, always change your, whenever you're looking to change the date, always change your hands to like 6 o'clock so that you don't accidentally change the date while the date wheel is engaged and risk breaking it. So, yep. Okay, super smooth. I actually wonder, what I want to know is how quick it actually flips over. So when we turn over the date, yeah, see it starts to turn. Okay, so it takes about an hour, so not as much as the 7S26. The 7S26 takes like a couple of hours for the date and the day to flip over, so that's always kind of a little bit annoying, and I look at my watch and I'm like, is it broken? But anyway, let's throw it on the wrist. So right now I am wearing my Vostok Commandeer ski. Yeah, I did make a unboxing video about this. I will make a full review soon, have it on a just super cheap Barton Band NATO. Just kind of like their basic model. But yeah, so let's just take this off and I'll throw on the Cocktail Time. Okay, so to actually adjust the clasp, all we're gonna do is unbutton it, kind of pull it down. Now we have the clasp exposed here, and we're going to just pull it gently out of the adjustment hole. I want to be super gentle because I do want to preserve this strap and wear it. So okay, I moved it over 2 holes. Let's see how that wears. Okay, there we go. Nice little wrist shot for you on my 7-inch wrist. Now, really the entire reason why I was hesitating to buy this watch was because I thought it would be a little bit too big for a dress watch. You know, it is kind of more modern sizing, and I tend to prefer, I don't mind like larger watches, but for example, my daily wear is a Steinhardt Ocean 39, which is actually even smaller than this watch. So I don't have the biggest wrist. My wrists are only 7 inches, but I figured for a dress watch, you typically want something even smaller, but it definitely doesn't wear like a big watch like I thought it would. You know, I thought between the thickness of the case and the raised crystal and the overall dimensions of the watch, it would wear just huge, but in person it looks a lot smaller. Now there's definitely a little bit of fisheye distortion on the lens thanks to the wide angle lens, which is making it sort of like look pop in your face a little bit more than it actually looks in person. And yeah, in person I think it actually looks phenomenal. Wow, this is honestly, I hate to say it, but I think this might be my new favorite watch. Actually, there's nothing wrong with that at all, but I just want to wear it a little bit more before I give it that favorite watch seal of approval. But yeah, for right now, I am absolutely in love, guys. I'm so glad. I cannot be happier about this. And yeah, I'm going to wear it for a couple of weeks to a month, etc., and then give you a full review. And yeah, so let's see how that goes. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you want to see more videos like this, check out the channel, Chronometer Check. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. And we do have more articles on the blog, full reviews, etc. chronometercheck.com. Give it a search.